Volgarr the Viking II is a 2D action platformer based on the narrative of Volgarr the Viking, a barbarian ruler. The sequel presents a hard trip with new power-ups, magical powers, monster varieties, and an aggressive new soundtrack. Players may now pick the amount of challenge they want to encounter, allowing everyone to become a Viking. It includes modern convenience features like as checkpoints, save places, and an undead mode. The game includes different landscapes inspired by Norse mythology, several endings, and a number of challenging enemies to defeat.
The bullets bounce.
A water crisis jeopardizes the stability of the ocean, corroding metal limbs and artificial hearts. Captain Leeway leads a varied band of steambots on a mission to uncover the unknown threat. The key to success is precision, as you must improve your aim and release fatal bullets. As captain, you control the fate of your crew by equipping them with various weapons, modifying their skills, and utilizing the dynamic job system. The game includes free aiming and ricochet action, real-time naval combat, a complex job system, and a richly detailed universe with distinct people and surroundings. In this roguelike action game, players must defend the stolen power source, the altar, against the evil eye of Holly, a humanoid weapon. The game includes furious fighting, strategic gameplay trapping adversaries in pitfalls, and the option to improve Holly by beating enemies and earning upgrade materials. To get an advantage, players must predict adversary behavior, construct traps, and entangle opponents. The game also lets players explore several improvements via a skill tree system, enabling them to adjust their tactics to their own degree of difficulty. Genetic Disaster has 12 levels, all of which are procedurally created for variation and replayability. Players may tailor their hero to their desired gaming style and combine heroes to create a perfect squad. The game also has a dedicated PvP area dubbed Stool Wars for furious encounters. Key features include the ability to play solo or with up to 4 people in PvP or cooperative modes, a bright hand-painted art style, over 75 deadly weapons, a variety of opponents and traps to fight, 4 separate characters with specific powers, and over 50 mutations for hero upgrades. In Castle Morihisa, players must travel the old castle's dangerous hallways while fighting a variety of monsters and obstacles. As players grow, they will be able to add additional cards to their deck, each with distinct powers and effects. By carefully picking and mixing these cards, players may form powerful synergies and tactics to overcome obstacles in their way. The game also includes the Fallen Heroes, mythical people whose ghosts may be called to help the player complete their goal. Castle Morihisa offers new challenges, making it a rich and interesting experience. Toki, a strong warrior, once spent time in the bush with his lover Miho. However, voodoo sorcerer Vokimedlo and demon Bashtar kidnapped Miho and turned Toki into a chimpanzee. 3 decades later, Toki begins on an adventure to save Miho from the evil creatures of the labyrinth: Neptune Lake, Cave of Fire, Ice Palace, Jungle of Darkness, and Golden Palace. Toki can walk, leap, swim, climb, and even spit. The game is evocative of the golden age of video games, with the option to insert coin to get high scores. The game also includes a new, more accessible option for inexperienced players. Swordship is a futuristic arcade shooter game that defies traditional boundaries by requiring fast decision-making and intelligent evasion. Players can change the direction of the conflict and turn opponents against themselves. The game includes ship powers, risk-reward upgrades, and weather navigation. Players must choose between taking a chance by banking stolen containers for score increases or staying safe for passive improvements. The adrenaline-pumping music transports players to a dark, watery future, presenting an opportunity to become a beacon of hope for the banished. Monster Hunter is the critically renowned action RPG franchise, is returning to the Nintendo Switch for an exciting journey in Kimura Village. To restore peace, players must explore magnificent environments and confront deadly creatures. A new beast threatens to change the world 50 years after the previous devastating catastrophe. Players can go on hunts alone or with others, and their treasures can be used to construct weapons and armor. Innovative gameplay elements, such as the wire action and Palamute friends, enhance the dynamic battle experience. The game has 14 weapon types, allowing players to personalize their playstyle by combining them with various hunting styles and hunter arts. Prowler mode allows players to play like feline animals and release their inner savagery. The game also has an outstanding selection of monsters, including both familiar and newbies, each with their own set of difficulties and rewards. Co-op multiplayer lets players to team up with up to 3 other hunters, giving an added degree of excitement. The game is expected to enthrall both old fans and novices. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is an action RPG with exhilarating combat and the flexibility to explore a large open environment. Players can begin with one of 3 vocations: fighter, strider, or mage, each having its own playstyle and powers. As they develop, they will be able to choose from 9 distinct professions, including advanced courses such as Mystic, Knight, Assassin, and Sorcerer. The combat system is fast-paced and dynamic, challenging players to think quickly and adapt to the constantly shifting battlefield. The Last Campfire is an epic adventure that takes players on a quest to discover hidden riches, build unbreakable friendships with varied personalities, traverse the unknown, discover their full potential, embrace change and development, find meaning and purpose, and triumph. The path entails delving into one's soul, making friendships and alliances, and confronting problems straight on. The path also entails accepting change and progress, enabling destiny's transforming power to shape one into the person they were always destined. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome! Res Please is a one-of-a-kind pixel art puzzle platformer with co-op and single-player modes. To overcome riddles and conquer dungeons, players must strategically kill their own brothers, Arkan and Zeph. The game takes a different approach to standard co-op, focused on tactical extermination rather than survival. Players can learn a range of magical spells, but they must master them in order to overcome obstacles. Players may personalize their gaming experience with extra options such as PvP foot race and unlock difficult gauntlet stages. The Mega Man Legacy Collection pays respect to Capcom's renowned Blue Bomber by including the original 6 Nintendo Entertainment System titles. It features rare concept drawings and advertising materials in museum mode, which allows players to explore the series' past. Players may compete against friends in challenge mode to see who can complete level remixes the fastest. The collection features a rewind option for quick gameplay correction and a turbo CPU speed feature for better performance on the Nintendo Switch. GIGA Wrecker Alt is a 2D action-adventure set in a post-apocalyptic universe where the Earth is under threat from robot invaders. The game combines platforming, fighting, and physics-based puzzles, allowing players to destroy robotic enemies and manipulate debris to construct weapons and tools. To defeat the invaders, players must overcome obstacles, solve riddles, and navigate perilous stages. As they continue, gamers may gain significant experience and acquire blueprints to help them improve their talents. Mankind's existence hangs in the balance, and time is running out. In the bleak world of slaughter, robbers and criminals have escaped from a prison, creating gangs and fighting brutal struggles for power. Russell, the hero, must arm himself and cut his way to freedom. Along the way, the player will meet new friends and discover terrible truths hidden beneath the complex's walls. The game's key features include fierce combat with hazardous foes, wide and varied levels with numerous hiding spots and detours, the hunt for various weapons and equipment, and easy user-friendly controls. SteamWorld Quest Hand of Gilgamech is the highly anticipated role-playing card game that will fascinate you. Embark on an exciting journey with a group of ambitious heroes, navigating a carefully hand-drawn universe and participating in explosive fights. Confront each foe that comes your path by methodically crafting your own deck from a large selection of over 100 unique punch cards. What awaits you is a spectacular treasure trove loaded with riches, legendary animals, bright kingdoms, enchantment, turn-based fights, and all the vital ingredients of an unforgettable RPG adventure. LEGO's Diorama universe takes you on a big voyage through 5 separate planets, each one made with bricks. Along the voyage, players will come across minifigures from these other kingdoms, each with their own puzzles and mysteries to unravel. As you solve the puzzles, you get new abilities that allow you to explore deeper into these enchanted regions. The dioramas provide several building choices, ranging from beauty to usefulness. Aside from the individual objectives and riddles, the amusement park itself provides other construction options.
It was just 2 days after Grandpa's death.
Wavetale is an action-packed adventure game that takes players on an exciting voyage across Stranville's decaying archipelago. Players must cruise the huge ocean while encountering disgruntled fishermen, isolated hermits, and pirates. Sigrid, a little girl who can walk on water, is given the responsibility of traversing the seas and roofs. The game includes high-speed adventures, a touching story of loss and healing, and a colorful cast of characters. Players may personalize their look by collecting collectible hats, hair colors, and clothes.